At Room to Room, did you know our specialty is custom ordered upholstery? Get the furniture you want and the fabric and color selection you want. With our free design service, we won't let you make a mistake.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy Labor Day out there to you. Thanks as always for waking up with us here on Mississippi Live Weather. I am Maggie McCauley from the Room to Room Weather Center. Again, it's Labor Day. I hope you have your coffee. If you're up this early with us, maybe you have to go to work this morning. We'll join the club, or maybe you're just up early. I'm just glad that you're tuning in with us of what to expect for your day ahead. So let's get you out the door, shall we? Here's what you need to know really over the extended period. As we head over really the next few days, expect an active pattern to start off your work week. Here's the good news I have after that, though. Below average conditions do stick around today, tomorrow, even over the next 7 days for the most part. And then we're going to be seeing a drier end to your work week. So even though we start off with some rain over the next few days, as we turn to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, actually looking like the drier part of the week. Let's take a look now at Mississippi Live Doppler radar. Seeing no rain out there this morning, a few showers sitting off to our west, really in portions of eastern Arkansas from Helena, West Helena, and north there as well, about to cross over the Mississippi River into Tennessee. Overall here in North Mississippi, though, looking good to go if you are having to head out the door this morning. Temperature-wise, most of us in the 60s. We're 63 in Lee County, 61 down in Starkville. A little bit warmer, again, as the farther south that you go. They're in the upper 60s from Jackson over to Meridian, and then 68 down in Hattiesburg. Again, here in North Mississippi, we're starting out in the 60s this morning. So overall, still a nice start to your Labor Day. Here's a little more of an extended view of what we're tracking in dry conditions across the state right now. A few showers off to our west and portions of Missouri, Oklahoma, also Arkansas seeing some of those. Those are going to continue to move in over the next few days. So take a look at this futurecast, kind of just playing it in motion for you. You can see those scattered showers on and off all the way through your early Wednesday morning. So I'm not talking rain all day, but wouldn't be surprised if you see a passing shower between now and your Wednesday morning. So again, just keep the rain gear handy, keep the umbrella in your car. Wednesday morning looking to be the wettest over the next few mornings. So if you do have to get out the door on Wednesday, you're really going to need your rain gear then. Nice conditions here in Caledonia. Beautiful sunrise out there this morning. Lots of clear skies as well. So really can't complain. Same story over in Lee County. Look at this. Nice conditions. A few more clouds in Tupelo, but overall, a great start over to our Labor Day weekend. Let's talk about the first 12 hours. We are keeping about 10% chance through your morning hours. Turns to about a 20% chance this afternoon. I do not think today is going to be a washout, and I think a lot of us aren't even going to see rain. However, we do have a chance of seeing a passing shower into your afternoon and evening hours. So I'll be tracking that out in just a minute. Some of us have a little bit better of a chance than others, so you're going to want to stick with us on that. Temperature is going to be in the middle 60s over the next few hours. We'll turn into the upper 80s to near 90 this afternoon. So another warm afternoon out there, not miserable by any means. It's actually around average for this time of year today. So again, average today. That's not the same story throughout the rest of your work week. As we go into the next 60 seconds, when I come back, I'm going to be talking to you about, again, what you can plan for your Labor Day weekend. We do have those very isolated showers in the forecast this afternoon, so you're going to want to stick with this. I'll take you hour by hour. When can you expect those? Where can you expect those as well? And then we're going to be hitting on a better forecast as we head into your next work week. So I'll be talking about that as well. Drier conditions into your weekend. I'll be tracking out for you and a final look at your 7-day forecast. You're going to
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning. Back from the Room to Room Weather Center. A nice Labor Day, at least start to our Labor Day holiday. If you're off this morning, glad you're tuning in. If you're going into work, I'm glad you're tuning in still, though. So join the club. Well, I'm at work as well. Here's a look at Doppler radar really across the United States this morning. We're dry as you're headed out the door in North Mississippi. However, I'm tracking rain pretty close to us. Let me zoom in and show you exactly where these showers are. More of a national view, show you more of a regional view now. You can see those showers just inching closer and closer. They are moving east across the state of Arkansas right now. Missouri seeing those as well. Again, they're inching closer and closer. I think we could see a few showers linger into North Mississippi today. Not going to be a washout, but can't rule out a few showers, especially into the back half of your day. No airport delays if you're headed out for your Labor Day holiday, region-wide, even more of a central United States view. You're good to go in that department. So that's some good news. So good to go on the roadways, good to go in the airways as well. Here's a look at those roadways over in Fulton. Really good conditions across the board. Not a lot of people on the roadways on 22 this morning and 25. I wonder why. Probably because they're off. But still, nice conditions out there if you are getting out in the next few minutes. Same story, good conditions, lots of sunshine coming down over in Corinth. Temperatures in the upper 50s there. Overall, a great day ahead. Same story over in Batesville. A little bit more cloud cover, a little bit warmer as well in the 60s. Most of us in the 60s right now, and a few clouds out there. Here's what you can expect over the next few hours if you're not getting out until maybe 8 or 9. Temperatures are going to be climbing back into the 70s, so upper 60s by 8. Middle 70s by 9, upper 70s by your 10 o'clock hour. About a 10% chance of a stray shower, but that goes up into our afternoon hours. Another thing that goes up is our temperatures. Take a look. High temperatures for your Monday, warmer than we've been seeing, around 90 degrees, especially comparison to last week. But this is actually average for this time of year. So can't complain about that. We're not seeing, again, those feels like temperatures way up there. So overall, just an average afternoon ahead with most of us just near 90 degrees. 91 in Houston, 90 in Tupelo, 90 down in Starkville, 90 in Kosciuszko, a little bit warmer over into the Delta, 92 in Greenwood. So let's look at your high temperatures today. Now let's talk about the all-important rainfall, right? When can I expect rain if I have plans for your Labor Day? Wouldn't cancel them. Just know you could run into, again, a stray shower or two. Shouldn't be that heavy at times either. This is at 9 a.m. So still seeing those showers mainly tracking just sitting west of the Mississippi River still by 9. Watch as we head into the afternoon, though. Those will try to kind of creep over, kind of dissipating as they do, but wouldn't be surprised maybe a few of us in northwest Mississippi. So I'm talking like Tunica County, Coahoma County, maybe seeing a few stray showers, but most of northeast Mississippi good to go. However, look at that. You see, as we go 2, 3, 4 o'clock, that's when that shifts into more of northeast Mississippi. So seeing those isolated downpours more across the Mississippi and Alabama state line right there. You can see that about 3, 4 o'clock. I think a lot of that activity is actually going to sit over in Alabama. But if you are closer to the Mississippi and Alabama state line, wouldn't be surprised. Again, you saw a passing downpour or two. This is going to be like, it might get in your neighbor's backyard, but not in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody getting in on that rainfall. But again, that chance is there out there for your Labor Day afternoon. Those are even going to hang on as we head into 9, 10 o'clock. watch this. As we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when we start to see a little bit more frequent downpours. So this is a Tuesday at 6:30. So you're headed back to work, could see a few isolated downpours out there, a few stray showers. Those will pick up as we head throughout the course of your Tuesday, and they could be a little bit heavier at times as well. You can see that around noon. Again, these are scattered to isolated showers that are going to start popping up into the afternoon, really become more frequent into your evening hours. So if you got any plans Tuesday evening, just know, again, could be running under a heavy pocket or two of that rainfall as it makes its way through North Mississippi. Let's go into your Wednesday, because this is looking like the wettest commute out of your work week ahead. So Wednesday morning, I encourage you, just go ahead and put the rain gear in the car for that. Have the umbrella handy. We'll continue to track these out. If this continues to, the models continue to highlight this on Wednesday morning, I'll let you know. But right now, that's what it's looking like. So some heavy downpours across the board on Wednesday. Here's the good news for Wednesday, though. That mainly looks like in the morning. I'm giving about a 30% chance for Wednesday, and that's exactly why. Rain in the morning, drier by the afternoon. You see by noon, that is really pushed out of our area. As we head into the afternoon, that becomes even more the story. Maybe a few light showers try to hang on, but I think the majority of rainfall for Wednesday is actually going to be in the morning hours. After Wednesday, we turn drier and we turn cooler. I'm talking about a few cold fronts coming in by the end of the work week that aren't going to be bringing rain, but they will be dropping down our temperatures. Take a look at this. This is our temperature outlook as we head into the next week of September. So the 7th through the 11th. Cooler conditions look to be the story region-wide. A lot of the United States looks to sit below average up north as well, from Chicago over to Buffalo, New York, bringing it down to St. Louis, and then all the way down here to North Mississippi, looking to see temperatures sitting just a little bit below average as we head into that time period. Another thing that we're tracking is the tropics. I told you this past work week, as I was looking at this, it had about a 20% chance. We're going to be watching it because they could bump it up. Hey, look at that. They did. 40% chance over the next 7 days of that to develop. Again, right now, that system's just coming off the coast of Africa. This is what they're highlighting is right here. You can see that activity coming off the African coastline. It's going to be moving into this little orange blob right there. So they're tracking it as it moves there, moves into some favorable environment. That's why it has about a 40% chance. So we're going to continue to track it. Again, it's in the very, very early stages. Has not even really formed into anything yet, but go ahead and giving you that first look at it before it does. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. As for today, about a 20% chance for your afternoon. Temperatures near 90. We're back in the 80s Tuesday and Wednesday with rain chances back into the forecast. Isolated to scattered activity on Tuesday. Same story mainly for your Wednesday morning. Then we dry out. So again, only going to need the rain gear through Wednesday. We're drier Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So got any weekend plans? Can't complain about that. And again, a few fronts come in that keep our temperatures in the middle 80s all the way through Saturday and Sunday. So really nice conditions out there by the end of your work week, even though we're going to have to deal with maybe a little bit of rain in the front half of the week. You're going to want to stick with us. We have our next newscast this morning. We're live next at 7 a.m. So make sure to tune back in there. And also at 7:30, I'll have that latest look of everything you need to know to get out the door, what's going on radar, and that latest look at your hour-by-hour forecast as well. So stick with us. We'll be live next at 7.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Laupon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Laupon has proven himself trustworthy.